morning, it's another day and it's another race vlog because we're going to the 24 hours of Nurburgring. We've literally just come back from Le Mans. So we got back from Le Mans on the Monday and it's now Friday and we're leaving for Nurburgring. So busy days, but loving it. It's a 4.5 hour drive right now. Hopefully a little bit less if the traffic calms down. And then we're going there. We have a whole ass camping situation to sort out, which if you see my tips and tricks video on the Nurburgring, you already know. But you can't book any camping for the Nurburgring in advance. You have to basically pull up there and then you hopes and prayers there's a spot that you can use for your camping. So I don't know if I'll be sleeping in my tent or in my car tonight, but there's basically nothing we can do about it. Like I said, you can't buy tickets in advance, so yeah, we're just gonna see. Hopes and prayers that's not gonna be too much of an issue. So yeah, just finishing up the last bits in the house. Stefano is doing the dishes and then car's packed and we'll be on our way. We made our first stop. We're at McDonald's in Germany. It took us 3 effing hours to get out of the Netherlands, which normally takes like 2.5. So yeah, quite a lot of traffic jams. Not too bad ones because they were short, but it took a long time. But we only have an hour and 50 minutes to go, so just stop for some lunch and then we're almost there. We've made it. Wait, hold on, give me a second. Because you can't hear shit, I can't the windows. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Chaos, pure and utter chaos. So we arrived at track at 2, then we've looked at a lot of camping places that we really wanted to stay that were like close to track, but we obviously knew coming in late that that was probably not an option. That's where I started to panic, like full on panic. Then they said there was one free camping still, camping C, so that's where we drove. We stood in line for almost an hour. Then we came to the cash thingy, the cashier, and they said it's 106 euros. That was when I really panicked because I knew you had to pay in cash. And I saw the camping tickets were 35 euros and then you pay another 8 euros per person. So I thought if I get 100 euros in cash, we should be grand. She said, it's 106 euros, please. Panic, full on panic mode. So we got some cash in the car and we came to like 104 something and she was okay, it's okay. And I thanked her so many times. I said thank you because I was so grateful that she let us get on the camping with not 106 euros. Then we had to find a camping spot, and when I say free for all, this is literally a fight for your place kind of thing. We're on a sort of corner. There isn't really roads, but there are roads. I will show you another good video around, but it's chaos. There's campings everywhere, there's cars everywhere, there's no really direction of where you're going or where you're supposed to camp and park. So we found a spot that's a little bit on the corner, but we still left enough road. So we're gonna set up the tents now. It's gonna take some time probably, and then I'm gonna sit down and crack open a beer because I'm not gonna lie, I was very stressed, but I'm so happy at least we got a place to sleep. The toilets are miles away, which in my situation is really not ideal. I obviously don't like that. Going to the track, we saw a shuttle bus thingy close, we think. We don't know if that's actually the shuttle bus, but we saw a bus stop and we're hoping it's a bus stop because the way we drove on this camping, it's massive. It's massive. So if you have to walk all the way back to the entrance, it's easy, like a 20-30 minute walk. So I'm hoping that bus stop is the actual shuttle bus. But yeah, setting up camp. Chaos. So yeah, this is the camping. Stefano's getting his tent up. As you can probably see, there's no really directions of what goes where. I'm a bit annoyed that we're next to that thing because it makes a lot of noise, and then another thing there. But it was our only option. So, but it goes all the way to those hills. It's absolutely massive. Noah,
Proost.
Cheers on the Nurburgring. We've set up camp. Just having a little breather before we go onto the circuit. All right, we're on the move. We set up camp. We had a little bit of breathing time because the sun is out. Like the same with Le Mans, it's like 35 degrees. There's full sun. Just gonna wait till I pass this music. Despite the camping being absolute chaos, the vibes and the people are also absolute chaos, which makes for a great vibe. We're now on a hill. This is also the campsite, by the way. You wouldn't think it, but it's also part of the campsite. So with the 24 hours, there is a shuttle going, but we're a half-hour walk away from the track. And we decided, because the shuttles don't run, oh my god, the shuttles, you will see in the background later, because the shuttles don't run all night today, we might have to walk back to camp. So we decided it might be better to walk it. Watch. We decided it might be better to walk that route while it's still daytime. So if we do decide to go back walking tonight, then we at least know what kind of road it is. As you can tell, I'm out of breath because we're walking up this hill and it's 35 degrees. But yeah, we're going to the track now. We have pit lane walk, autograph session tonight, and then we're gonna see if we can get on track, because I know you can on the Friday, but like everything, I don't know how or where or when, but we'll take you along, so you'll see. We have made it to track. We're just getting some dinner. We walked through the boulevard. We didn't see anything yet because we wanted to get food first, because we didn't know how busy it was going to be, and we obviously don't want to be late for the pit lane walk, so we just walked through it. But we're going to check it out after dinner and show you guys. We got dessert. We weren't planning on getting dessert, but then we saw this and we couldn't leave it. If you're wondering, yes, behind there is Cafe Astra. In Relevant, obviously. No, I'm joking. He went P2 from the last place in the mall. He's making Ferrari's life a living hell in WEC. Anyways, he's here at the Nurburgring. So as you probably just saw, we walked through the paddock slash pit garage, the back of the pit garage, which is also their paddock. And this is open for everyone, which is really nice. And as you saw, some of the doors are open as well, so that's cool. And beforehand we came from the boulevard. I did film some things, but we also went very quickly through because of the pit lane walk. And I saw Robert Wickens, which, if you don't know Robert Wickens, look up his story. He's an absolute legend, but I was a bit starstruck, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen that man race for so many years. So yeah, pretty great. Going to the pit lane walk right now. It's a bit busy, just a little bit. Well, that was very busy, as expected, obviously, but I didn't see Fabian. Oh, you can't see. Didn't see Fabian, so happy with that. Other than that, didn't really see any drivers or cars because it was so busy. It's fun, obviously, and if you want to see the drivers, I'm sure you can, because it's not like WEC or Le Mans busy. It's not like crazy busy, but too busy for me to stand in line and be pushed around just to see someone up close. But yeah, I did get Fabian's driver card, so I'm happy with that. And we're now going on the track, have a little stroll around the Nurburgring. Well, not literally, because I'm not walking the whole Nurburgring, but let's see. Look, this is the kind of thing people build at the Nurburgring. Like, I don't know what you call this. I don't know if this is like a house. It's definitely not just a normal tent. It's fucking mental. Look how close they are to the track. Everyone is on track right now. The whole track is just open for everyone to be at. It's really sick. Okay, these people just built an entire fucking pub on the fucking track. Insane. I mean, why not sit in the tires, right? I guess. This is one legendary car. So I think the last thing you saw is us walking around the paddock, which we did after the track walk. I don't remember what I filmed last, like speaking to you guys, but we did a track walk, which was really cool. The vibes were honestly incredible, as it's been all day around, to be fair. After that, we went a little bit into the paddock. We just checked it out mostly because tomorrow it's going to be even warmer and hotter than it was today. So we thought, while we have the opportunity when it's like cool and well, it's not nighttime, but it's like night. It's nicer to walk the paddock now than it's to do it tomorrow. We obviously will be here tomorrow, so we'll probably see it as well. But yeah, we did that, and then we walked back to the boulevard because we needed to get water. Because for the life of me, I can't find any water spaces on the camping. I don't know if I'm just being stupid. So just in case, we bought a lot of water to take back to the campsite. And then we're at the boulevard now, which, as you can see, is pretty empty. We thought there would be more like vibes around here, but it's pretty empty. So we're also just taking this opportunity to use toilets, because yes, we do have toilets on the campsite, but I don't even want to talk about it because it's horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is horrible. So if you use this as a, I want to go to the Nurburgring, I want to know what it's like, you need to be tough on camping wise. Like, it's not as luxurious as Le Mans is. The toilets are portaloos and they're disgusting, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's no showers, there's nowhere you can like wash your hands. Like I said, as far as I'm aware, I can't find any water there. So yeah, we brought water on the boulevard. We're just using the toilets now, where there's actually toilet paper and an actual toilet. And then we're gonna go back to camp and just chill there. And they're safe now. So, you know, I vlogged about our camping thing and being in line. This is still... How late is it? What time is it? Stefan's checking, but this is still the line to get on the camping. Quarter to 11 is now. So basically midnight, because by the time you enter this, you found a spot, you set up camp, it's gonna be midnight. Because me and Stefano obviously took ages to even find a spot. I can't even think if there's any spots left, if I'm very honest. I'm very curious when we get back to our tent if it's not like surrounded by 100,000 people. This is still the queue. It's mental, it's honestly crazy. I don't know if you can see, I think you can see. Another thing you shouldn't be surprised at the mall is people camping. And I've told you about the camping, right? It's really shit. People have literal screens, and I don't know if you can really tell because it's really dark and evening vibes. This is a massive screen. This screen is twice as big as this car that's next to it. People have literally TV screens here. It's fucking insane. Alright, this is terrible lighting, but Stefano. Okay. And Stefano is being really annoying. Anyways, this is the end of Friday. We're just chilling at the camp. I would like to show you, but you can't really see anything. Anyways, we're just sitting at camp now before we go to sleep. You probably can hear the music in the background. There's fireworks going off, but I just filmed. Yeah, we're just gonna chill for a bit and then sleep, but this is the end of Friday. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Well, that's a big fire. We saw this from our tent and we're like, let's get over to see how big it is. It's massive. You can see this from our tent. Yeah, you can't really see, but you see the fairy lights? We're just down there. It's fucking massive. Yeah, this is also the setup that people think. Like we had a party tent, but this is like a literal party tent.